the new rookie coming in, what are your guys' thoughts around Jalen Reagor?
I will likely stay away from Jalen Reagor this year. Now, if you're in a dynasty league and you have a rookies only draft, I'm targeting him. If I'm in the middle of the first round, middle to late first round, I'm going to look at him because obviously that he's an option. He's a bona fide option for that offense on day one. You don't draft a guy in the first round unless you're the Vikings and then stash him away for 2 years. Like, he's going to be an option for that. So I'm looking at him, but I need to see what he can bring to the table in terms of receptions, because there are two really good pass catching tight ends on this team that we'll talk about in a little bit. But that kind of takes away some of the love that the receivers get in the passing game, is how much those tight ends get used.
Yeah, I typically fade all rookie receivers in redraft leagues. There's tons of data to kind of back that up. Is, these rookie receivers come in, it takes them a little bit to acclimate. The corners play so much differently at this professional level. They're faster. They have more swivel in their hips. They're able to jam and kind of stay on these guys. And if you can't get off the line, in that first 5 yards to create separation, you're pretty much toast. And you can see example after example of some of the receivers that come out who are supposed to be, the creme de la creme, and it just takes them a little bit. It takes them a year to get adjusted. Jalen Reagor is a very nice prospect. I think he does. I mean, if you can, again, some late round value to him, but I think where a lot of guys are going to be drafting him, they're taking him above Alshon. They're taking him above Deshaun Jackson. They're taking him above J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. I don't know that he's necessarily going to finish above any of them this rookie campaign. So he is very much a buyer beware for this upcoming season for me. Next year, we'll talk again. I think it'll be a different story, but I agree with Alex. This year, I'm not getting any part of any of these rookie receivers as much as I really like some of them.
See, I'll have just a slightly different viewpoint than everybody on that. I'm not necessarily going out to draft rookie wide receivers, especially redraft, but I will be looking. I'm going to put them on my watch list and really be looking at them probably about week 4, week 5, because there's a lot of narrative out there that right about that halfway point of the season where these guys really start understanding the playbook, they start understanding, some of the film study that's going on, and they start really understanding the game at that level, you start seeing some breakouts. And we saw that happen last year with a couple of rookies, such as Deebo Samuel. You saw that happen with Darius Slayton at times. You saw that happen with A.J. Brown. DK Metcalf had some breakouts there as well. So there's some value for these rookies, but it's not necessarily in the draft, but it's going to be waiver wire type of moves that can happen in really, weeks 3 through 5, so to speak, with that. So that's really where I'm kind of targeting these guys. Not really in the draft, but I'm looking and I'm keeping an eye out for these guys on the waiver wire a couple of weeks in.